Why don't you show me on Tatiana what you're talking about?
Should we
A
do it on
tilt-a-whirl
software?
side slam.
I
I want to see you hold it in the air.
Okay,
Yep.
I can do it.
That's a tombstone. If you were to fall down with her,
Yeah.
her head is the first thing between you and the mat. No bueno.
So when Bubba and I are working on the whatchamacallit, he's making sure that I can execute it properly and protecting my opponent because this is such a dangerous move.
Okay, so now I want to see you hold. So that was really good. Let go. That was really good. My concern with Xena doing the tilt-a-whirl side slam was she wasn't able to generate enough momentum in the tilt-a-whirl to get to the side slam safely. Don't slow down. Once you slow down, she'll start to fall. I wanted to go with the lightest girl, and I know Danny is tiny, so I'm wondering, maybe Xena can control Danny better. Danny, are you allowed in the ring? You're useless.
She's not useless.
I wasn't talking to you. If I wanted your opinion, I would have gave it to you. I would have gave it to you. I would have gave it to you.
Coach!
I would have gave it to you. Don't call your coach.
WWE Superstar Sunday. New episodes tomorrow at 8, only on A&E. Watch next day on the A&E app.